Hi friends, I just want to talk to you on a subject, the art of defining bhakti. Recently I heard a lecture of Jaggi Vasudev of Isha Yoga. He was very meticulously telling about various aspects of bhakti. What do you mean by bhakti? What is the definition of bhakti? He says bhakti in the sense it should be innate in you, it should be natural in you, it should have converged in your veins and nerves and articulate your feelings into oneness towards one thing, towards one goal, towards one God, whoever it may be. That's what he propagates in his knowledge about Shivanka. He says Shivanka is created by his Adi Guru when he was making his tapas. He was in tapas for 84 years, Adi Guru. 84, it's not 1 or 2 days, 84 years concentrating on one aspect of Lord, and that Lord is called Lord Shiva in the Himalayas, where he had created the monumental exuberance of experience of Shivanka. What do you mean by Shivanka? He says Shivanka means Shiva and he is nowhere. He is not there, but he is there everywhere. That's called Shivanka. He teaches everyone the yoga of Shivanka, which terminates you, which pulverizes you into so many aspects of this bhakti. He says bhakti is not like that. It cannot be high and low. We normally, naturally, when we get into distress, sorrow, or difficulties, the moment you go back to God and ask for so many things, how to get out of this, and start praying God, showing your bhakti to the maximum effort possible. The moment you get relieved, you forget what you have done yesterday about God and His thinking. Start following your mundane activity, lying low towards the sentiments of bhakti. The moment you get high also, you selectively forget the essence of bhakti which has benefited you. When you are comfortable, when you are satisfied, when you have achieved everything, you get into that I have done that. It's okay. Whenever I have difficulty, I'll have to go to God. It is not so. It is not some for benefits you go to God. You have to preserve and persevere the essence of this bhakti into you all the time. It has to be natural. You'll have to ordain, practice, and do it as an activity in your life all the time. He says it is possible. I am not here to preach you. I am here only showing you a way how to get into that penance by your regular activities along with it. I am only creating a way for you. It's you have to ordain, you have to get into that cult of getting the mode of this bhakti. It is there in you. It is available in you. But none of us do that. You need not go. The bhakti has got the controlled emotions of the 5 factors like water, land, sky, your senses, and your swasa. All these combined, it creates bhakti. When you follow that on a regular way, not for the sake of the sorrow or difficulties, or when you are in high and comfortable also, if you follow this path, you understand. Then somebody asked him, and how do I do that? You will have to know. You will have to eradicate the positive and negative thinkings. I don't say you eradicate completely the positive aspects of thinking. You have that. But don't bring in the negative aspects into your mundane life all the time. Don't get into suspicious, conscious that this will not happen. That will not happen. I cannot do with this. I will be a failure for this. Don't have that negative thinking. Come out of that. Negative thinking like switching on a bulb. When you switch on in a dark room a bulb gives you light. The moment you switch it off, the bulb goes off and the darkness prevails again. Life is all with brightness and darkness. If you want to be bright, if you want to be in the light, switch on the positive thinking, positive outlook in you. Do not ever imagine or underestimate yourself that when I do this, all the negativity will come into play and I will lose the command. It is not so. The moment the righteous activity bring in, cluster in all positive thinkings about whatever you do, whatever your errand, whatever your career. The moment you start culminating yourself into positivity, the negativity slowly fade away. When that negativity fades away from you, you feel relaxed, you feel more comfortable. You will then undertake to take up this exercise of this bhakti, which is going to give you the most happiness, and what you have not aimed, what you have not thought of will come to you automatically. That's what he says. Bhakti is innate in you, but you don't claim to get into that bhakti. Simply you follow bhakti for the sake of your sorrows and difficulties. When you are high, you don't do anything. When you are low, you start emanating, practicing all these things. This is what he says about bhakti. If all of us follow this, we will be definitely reaching the goals of happiness always. Thank you for the patient listening. Great day.